Hi folks, and welcome to Shit Happens. I'm doing something today that I haven't done yet this season, and that's go ice fishing here on the local state lake. It's about a 40-acre lake, and I was here about an hour ago checking the depth of the ice, and it's right around 9 inches. That's more than enough for me to feel comfortable fishing on. A little slushy on top, but I know underneath that slush there's a good clean, clear 7 inches of ice. My primary target is going to be crappie and bluegill. Stick around. We got about 10 feet of water here. Got the Vexlar, I got an FL20. I'm just using mousies, wax worms, and spikes. Give her a try here for a couple hours. I like keeping these holes close together with the third one punched right behind it. Then I know this Vexlar is going to read everything correctly, both rods. Just using little ice fishing jigs. This one's a little bit, kind of a little bigger model. Kind of looks like a miniature Swedish pimple actually. It's just nice to finally take a day off from all the projects in the barn, all the woodworking projects, and get out here and enjoy myself for a couple hours. Like I said earlier, this is the first time I've been on the ice this year. We'll see what happens. Well, I've only been here about 5 minutes. I'm still not marking anything. But one thing I've noticed fishing this lake for the last 15 to 18 years is ice fishing anyway. The bite typically doesn't come on in this section here till about the last hour of daylight. Not to say that things won't pick up, but I definitely wanted to get here early enough to fish in through till it got about dark. And I think the panfish limit here is 10 fish. And that's more than plenty. If I can get 10 bluegill / crappie, combination of those, I'll be quite tickled. As a matter of fact, if I get one panfish through the ice, I'll be happy for my first trip here. Still not marking anything yet. It's about 5:30. I'm going to give it another hour, hour and a half. But even if I don't catch anything on this first trip, it was sure nice to get out here on the ice. Just a nice little break from the barn, the wood shop, work, everything. But it might heat up here soon. We'll see. Finally getting a mark here. See if I can get him to take it. There's a fish down there. And then he just disappeared. Oh, there he is. He came back. He's looking, but he's not taking. Well, he didn't seem interested in what I had to offer him, but at least it was promising to finally show a fish on the Vexlar here. I still got some time though. Well, I'm not sure it'll work. We're getting towards dusk here. This is usually my prime time in this spot in this lake. I just had a mark and that was it for the last 2 hours, and now nothing. But I'm going to take my little light here. I'm going to put it over one of these holes, shine some light down in there, and see if that'll trigger some fish. Oh, look at there. I actually got one on the bottom. Let's see if he'll be interested. Definitely a fish there. It's right on the bottom. He's coming up. It's right in front of his face now. Just can't convince him to take that bait. And typically when I'm filming and trying to show this Vexlar, it never seems to capture the screen I'm actually seeing. It's all goofy, but I had a couple fish down there. They just they weren't hungry, or they're definitely not liking what I'm presenting them. Let's try my little light theory. See if putting that lamp over the hole attracts any fish, gets them to come through. Can't ask for better ice fishing conditions. It's good, thick, safe ice. We're approaching the middle of February. When I got out here, it was about 41 degrees. The only thing not in my favor was this west wind. I mean, at 41, that's nothing to complain about at all, but as the sun set and it's getting darker, it is a little bitey. You know, I got another fish down there. Well, the GoPro's about dead. That'll be it for filming with that anyway, but I do have another camera with me. I'm gonna stay here for another, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour, and if things pick up, maybe I'll break that camera out. Well, folks, I'm gonna wrap it up here in about 10 minutes. I got about a half dozen marks, just no takers. They didn't like anything I was presenting them. But that's all right. I mean, that's fishing. I'll get back out here again, probably, depending on the weather, a few more times before this ice goes away. Give it a few more shots. And I appreciate you joining me here today on Shit Happens. I know it wasn't a lot of action. There was no action really, but I just wanted to share my little first adventure on hard water here in 2022. Until next time, cheers.